America first, American first. We are bringing the discussion for the far more than past 7 months, and sometimes it looks like some ridiculous in a way, not the presentation or not the episode, but whatever is going on. Sometimes it looks like some matter of laughter or joke also. Means it is something that sometimes it is, though it is very war kind of situation, cannot be taken as ridiculous or something joke kind of thing. But sometimes no one would believe that this is what it is going on. Anyway, the war between Israel and Iran is going on, and Israel, they have killed more than 200 people in Iran, and Iran in retaliatory action on the Israel, more than less than 50 people, they have been killed in Israel side. Anyway, Israel is targeting mostly the nuclear plant or nuclear kind of uranium enrichment area in the Iran, whereas Iran is making just firing on the Israel, whatever it is. Yesterday, Iran had proposed for the ceasefire standoff, and that is, I believe, Israel has they have denied it. Anyway, war is going on between Iran and Israel. Right now, I believe Hamas people, there would be some kind of, there is a leeway in their life, some kind of relaxation in their life when the Israel wrath, in the Israel angerness is going on Iran. Okay, people understand that behind the Israel, it is United States who has attacked on the Iran. Okay, what I'm saying that it is a matter of joke or ridiculous, or it's a matter of amusement, rather we can say. Sometimes we feel like so. Why we say like this is that when the war between Israel and Iran, when it started, then United States said, Marco Rubio or Donald Trump, that we don't have to do anything with the Israel and Iran war. We are looking forward for our agreement meeting that is scheduled on the Oman on the, I believe, 15th of the June. Today is 16th of the June. Yesterday Sunday. Okay, when Iran did not look like that it is going to obey United States, then America started saying that okay, if 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 Iran, okay, America started saying that whatever Israel is doing on the Iran, it is not bad, it is not wrong, it is good only. Okay, it has right to protect itself. Then Iran more or less, Iran came in a phase of cancelling the agreement meeting. Then USA started saying that if Iran attack on any of the US places around Middle East, then America would bomb Iran to its maximum strength. This is what US came and it said. Okay, now when there is no meeting, now all of a sudden United States or Mr. Donald Trump, he has come up saying that America would not intervene between Iran and Israel, and it will bring it to a ceasefire, and there will be lot of trade between United States and Iran after that. Okay, he is not talking about the Iran must obey the nuclear rule and regulation. He is just saying that he is going to bring ceasefire between Iran and Israel. He started with USA has nothing to do with Iran and Israel. Then he said that America supports Israel. Then he said that if Israel attacks on any of the United States places in Middle East, then full-fledged power, America would bomb the Iran. It would kind of attack on the Iran. Now, fourth time he is saying that United States or Donald Trump is ready, or he is going to make a ceasefire between Israel and Iran, the way he did ceasefire between India and Pakistan. Anyway, India has always denied that there is any ceasefire between India and Pakistan because of United States. Anyway, everyone believes that it is Donald Trump who brought the ceasefire between India and Pakistan. That is for sure. Okay, so Donald Trump can take the credibility on his own, so that there is no problem yet. There is another thing that how long this ceasefire would persist, that is a question mark, because Pakistan cannot keep quiet without creating any trouble in Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistan is suffering from civil war kind of situation, civil insurgency, okay, civil uninsurgency, okay, civil turmoil, civil uninsurgency, civil insurgency, I'm sorry, Civil insurgency is taking place in the Pakistan itself. Civil war kind of situation there in Pakistan itself. To douse this civil insurgency, Pakistan has to keep doing nonsense in Jammu and Kashmir, keeping its kind of anti-people like Balochistan Liberation Army or Tehrik-e-Taliban of Pakistan who demands Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. To keep them silent, it has to keep doing nonsense in Jammu and Kashmir. So how long this ceasefire will go ahead, only God knows. Okay, Donald Trump is continuing. Now he is saying that in his past tenure, he has already done many ceasefire in his past also. In his past tenure, he was crucial in the ceasefire between Serbia and Kosovo in Europe. Serbia and Kosovo, he was crucial in the ceasefire between them. Not only that, he was crucial in the ceasefire between Egypt and Ethiopia. Blue Nile and White Nile, where the kind of Blue Nile, it comes from the Ethiopia and go mix, okay, combined with the White Nile in the Khartoum, that is the capital of Sudan, North Sudan. So there, because of the dam on the Blue Nile River that Ethiopia is making, there was a war kind of situation that would have arisen between Nile and between the Egypt and the Ethiopia. And because of Donald Trump in past tenure, he made a ceasefire between Egypt and Ethiopia. I believe that discussion happened in the Turkey. This is what I remember. Anyway, in presence of Erdogan. Now he is quite confident that since Donald Trump he has lot of experience in bringing two sides into ceasefire kind of situation. He is certain now that ceasefire will happen between Iran and Israel because of Donald Trump, and there will be lot of trade between Iran and Israel after that. So he looks like he is very happy with the Iran. Anyway, there are many things out here. First thing is that Iran is not India and Pakistan. That is the first thing. Why it is not India and Pakistan? Iran is a country that is completely aligned with, completely sticking with Russia, China, and North Korea. Russia, China, and North Korea, they are more or less communist-based countries. They have background of communist-based countries. Okay, okay, dogs are here. Anyway, so they have background of communist-based. They are communist-based country, more or less. Iran is a right now it is not a communist based country, but Iran is not a democratic country. Neither it is a monarchy. It is something else. It is a kind of a self government by Al Khomeini. So whatever it is, Iran since Iranian Revolution 1979, Iran is completely towards Russia, China, and North Korea, communist based country. Iran is supplying cheaply the crude oil and natural gases to China. And China is booming now. Iran, Venezuela, their ships, their natural resources based ship, they arrive at Gwadar port in Pakistan, and their industrial hub that China has made Xinjiang province, they they transport it to Xinjiang. And China is booming because of this kind of country. Okay, so Iran is completely supported by backside China and Russia, whereas Pakistan is supported by USA. And right now, India more or less it is towards USA only, means because India has lot of earning from American companies. So when Pakistan and India both are towards the USA, then it was easy for Donald Trump to bring the ceasefire. But here there is a complete polarization. Israel is completely toward United States and Iran is completely toward Russia, China, and North Korea. And these three countries are very powerful nowadays. From the science and technology side also, and from the government side, see the how long Vladimir Putin is serving as president of USA for the Russia. Same as Xi Jinping and same as Kim Jong. They are quite stable. They are quite highly earning country as far as science and technology is concerned. They have products they are selling around the globe. In that fashion, it would be very difficult for Donald Trump to mediate and bring the ceasefire. Iran is not India and Pakistan. Okay, that is the one scenario. Second scenario is Donald Trump is not successful in bringing the ceasefire between the between the Russia and Ukraine. That is highly required. So it proves that he is this in this he is not a very means if we leave apart the India and Pakistan situation, if we leave apart India and Pakistan situation, there is no place where Donald Trump is successful. So it is highly skeptical that Donald Trump will be successful here between Iran and Israel. So this statement, whatever Donald Trump is saying, that Iran and Israel he is going to bring ceasefire, that is very difficult. Okay, I am saying that there will not be war the way it is going on. It is short period only because Israel is fighting like a proxy of America only, and America cannot be involved in the war because the way election happened in United States, Donald Trump had promised to the people that America will not get involved in the war in any way. He will behave like a peacemaker only because there is a money concern toward the America. War kind of situation means America will start losing money heavily. So in that fashion, Donald Trump cannot be involved in the war. Israel has no stand. Mainly America is fighting now. So in that fashion, it is not possible. War is not possible. Anyway, now second thing that is arising here is that there will be lot of trade between Iran and United States. This is what Donald Trump is promising to the Iran. What trade is going on? Everyone is seeing now. Means full worldwide trade with United States, it has come to a stall only. It is stopped more or less. This is what is going on. Okay, what trade he brought, he had promised same thing with the ceasefire between India and Pakistan. Lot of trade will happen between India and USA. Lot of trade will happen between Pakistan and USA. What lot of trade will happen between India and USA? India does not have anything to sell rather than human body that it is selling to the American companies. India does not have anything to sell. If American company invest in India, then Indians they sell their body to the American company. If they are not investing into the country, then Indians go as illegal immigrant also and they sell their body in United States. What India has to do trade with? India will do trade with the human only. What else they have to do trade with? Anyway, what trade that India was thinking was that the Apple phone. Okay, Tim Cook, who is CEO of the Apple company, Apple phone 85% of 80% of the Apple phone are being assembled in China and 15% in India. Okay, in that fashion, Tim Cook has given a news that full smartphone business is going to shift it to India, especially if not full, then whatever smartphones that are being imported into USA from China, they will be made in India now. There is no news about it. I was searching the Google internet search, and there I could not find any recent news. Last news is in April time frame only. There is no recent news that what Tim Cook has promised that from June itself, mobile phone that is manufactured in India, Apple phone, they will go to USA. China, it has made its tariff from 125% to 10%, and USA has made tariff 140. China 125% to 10%, and USA has made 145% to 30%. In that way, doesn't look like that Apple is going to shift its business from China to India. In the May time frame when there was very high tariff between China and USA, whatever phone were assembled in India, 15%, all phones were going to US at that time. But that is not the news right now because tariff is very less now. So it is all right. Now, what trade can happen between India and USA? This is the trade that could happen between India and USA, where the Indian Industry Minister, Mr. Goel, US Goel, he was in America declaring that India would make 0% tariff, China 10%, the India 0%. Idea was to shift all the Apple manufacturing unit to India, but doesn't look like it is going on. So more or less, India and America, lot of trade what Donald Trump has promised amidst the ceasefire promise, nothing is going on. Now it is more or less 6 months or 5 months that has passed since Donald Trump has taken oath. People have seen him, how much he promised and what Actually, it comes out there is a vast difference. Now, it is very difficult now that Iran would believe on Donald Trump. If Iran believes on Donald Trump, this is what will happen. The way it is going on in India. Now, Indian Prime Minister, he is rushing to the Cyprus. He is rushing to, I believe, Bosnia Herzegovina somewhere. Then he is rushing to Croatia or somewhere. Then he is rushing to Canada. G7 meeting. This proves that nothing happened between India and United States. So more or less, it looks like that if there is ceasefire between Iran and Israel, this will be because of something else. Probably it will be because of the compulsion of United States to not get involved in the war. It will happen because of that, not because of the Donald Trump. Anyway, what's going on? These are the scenarios that we are discussing and what it is there, what's going on. Israel is in deep trouble now. Israel has opened a full-fledged war with the Hamas. Israel has opened full-fledged war with the Houthi fighters. Now Israel has opened a full-fledged war with the Iran. USA is backing Israel for how long? The way Donald Trump he insulted the Vladimir Zelensky when USA was completely supporting Ukraine. What is guarantee that tomorrow United States will keep supporting Israel? There is no guarantee, warranty. But there is a guarantee that Russia, China, and North Korea they will keep supporting Iran. This is guaranteed because they have never done anything surprising with the Iran. But Donald Trump has done surprising with the Ukraine. See the Congo. Congo is part of United Nations Security Council. It is a responsible country. That's why it is part of United Nations Security Council. But Congo people, they have been banned entry into USA. This is Donald Trump. One side, country is highly respectable in the United Nations Security Council. On other side is nationals are terrorists and they will go to United States and they will do terrorism out there. Now, the people who are believing on the Donald Trump, they are losing day by day. In that fashion, Israel, rather than making a harmonious relationship with its neighborhood, who will help Israel? Palestinian people will help Israel. The Houthi people will help Israel. The Iranian people will help Israel. Neighbors will help them. United States, where from it will come to help the Israel? But the way it is doing, the way Israel is behaving, with the support of America, Israel will lose heavily in the future. It has to work very, very hard to keep good relationship with its neighborhood. Israel is in loss, not the Iranian. Anyway, God bless United States and God bless Iran and Israel. We don't expect that Iran and Israel war will be over